Hey,
Hey guys.
we're in Barra de Potosi. We just swam across this estuary or whatever this thing is
Little
called.
channel goes into the estuary, yeah.
Yeah, little channel goes into the lake estuary. It's probably 5 or 6 feet deep. We didn't really think about that when we first got here, so we showed up, walked around the beach, tried to put together a plan, and
So we had backpacks, everything. We were gonna go across. We were like, oh, we'll hold them up, but quickly I realized I was going. It was way over my head. So
yeah, we're doing a hike. We didn't mention that. So we're going to, this is the Punta Potosi hike. We don't exactly know where the trail is, but it looks like you walk down the beach for a bit once you get to this side, which I'm hoping is the difficult part. And we'll go from here. All right, let's see if we can track it down. Busy day on Barra de Potosi. I think this is the first time we've ever been on this side, right? Outside, we did a lake tour a few years ago. We've never actually swam across, and the water is a little fast going through. You start at one point and you think you're going in a straight line, but you realize you've probably moved 30 or 40 meters by the time you get to the other side. So, and Allie went, like, swam freestyle, and I went on my back. So let's see if we can keep an eye out for this hike. Here's somebody's home. Maybe it was somebody's home. I'm hoping that shortly we'll just see a pathway.
hola.
Hello.
¿Qué es esta? ¿Qué es esta?
Gata.
¿Pasta?
Cabañita.
¿Una persona? ¿Para una familia?
Para una familia, sí. These guys are building a house for a family of fisher people. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Fisherman?
Yeah, fisherman, a fisherman and his family, perhaps. And we asked him where the pathway was to the Punta and the other beach, which is the point, I guess, the up high, up on this hillside. You can kind of see right there. Supposedly there's a pathway that leads up there. And he told us it was really far away, but we could walk through this property. And that's what we're doing now. It looks like there is a gate, kind of a road on the other side. So that's pretty neat. So maybe we'll be able to figure it out from here. Mosquitoes are really, really bad. And the bug spray is in the car right now. Doesn't help us at all. They're just absolutely going after us. We're trying to kind of hustle, but they can fly and they're fast. So it's not really working. Hola, perro.
Hola, Pedro. ¿Cómo estás? Hola.
So there's a couple homes out here that we've passed so far with a well. They got water, but there's doesn't look like electricity. We just passed a few kids. Clearly don't see a lot of gringos down this trail.
Couple of dogs. They're friendly.
Yeah, just saying hello, barking hello, but friendly.
Came up to me.
We're getting close, I think. Maybe 20 minutes or so walking. 5 or 10 minutes on that road since we left the other beach. 5 or 10 minutes on this nice little sandy beach trail. We can hear the water. I can see the water. Wow, this is pretty cool. There's the trail that we just came out of. It's almost hidden on this entire beach. This is where we came from, but as we're leaving the beach, we see this other little pathway, so I think we're going to try this one. See how far we can go with the mosquitoes. Mostly dead ends after just a couple 100 yards, but it looks like somebody's over here building something and we don't want to disturb that, so we're going to head back. So we're back kind of out on the main rocky beach that's across from the Barra de Potosi beach town area. And we walked a little farther and we found another pathway down here.
All the way to this little shack thing.
Yeah, over here by this shack if you're on this side. So we don't know if it goes, that's another pathway that kind of leads to the beach, although we didn't see that pathway on the pathway we took. But maybe it goes up to the point, because there is a hike that leads up to the top of the hill, from what I understand. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we don't. We won't. We need to discuss this for a minute. We decided to do it. So let's see what Allie decided. And we kind of feel like this may be the hike that leads up the hillside, but I'm sure in the next couple minutes we'll find out, or we'll be overwhelmed by the mosquitoes and turn back. But let's see how far we can go. Over there we can see the trail that we came in on the other side of the barbed wire fence. We're kind of fenced in here. Turns out this was a dead end, so we're heading back. And mosquitoes are really, really bad. We may have to call it quits at this point. All right, we're back home after swimming across the channel to the from the lagoon to the ocean one more time. We were exhausted and wet and tired. We didn't bring any water, and we were out there for probably an hour and a half, so we were thirsty. So anyways, so we just came home, got some lunch, and thought we'd kind of recap. We couldn't find that hike that goes up to the top, but I think there is one.
Yeah, and maybe we just need to go further, but we had already gone in to the other beach and we were tired. So yeah. Matt was like, we can go further, but we're not going up. And I'm like, well, then we're not going further.
Yeah. We went a little bit farther and then I gave up, basically. That's a really rocky beach. It's kind of hard to maneuver.
That was probably the hardest part, is that it's huge, like rocks on the beach, and it's very hard on your feet when you're trying to walk on them.
Yeah. That beach, or the hidden beach that we found, I think it's called Playa Valentin. It goes forever, and there is a point where you can actually get to that beach by car, because obviously when we were on the road for a little while.
Yeah.
But I looked at a map, and I mean, I think it's not an easy trek. You got to go past Barra on the highway to like San Geronimo, and then you're probably going in for 5 or 6 or 10 miles on probably a lot of bumpy and dirt roads. So you can definitely get there, but I don't know if that's easier than swimming across the channel, but there's another way to get there.
But yeah, but swimming and the trek, I mean, it wasn't bad, and it was absolutely beautiful. But yeah, it's just, you have to prep that you can't get as much stuff across when the water's that high. So.
Yeah. And well, the main thing we should have brought probably was a dry bag, because at least then we could have brought the water, sunscreen, bug spray, the important stuff. So,
yeah.
We'll go get back, because we need to figure out how to get up to the top of that hill.
We'll get there.
Yeah. We're going to figure it out. Sure. So maybe another month or so, we'll get the energy up to try again.
But the beach was beautiful, so that was definitely cool and risky.
Yeah, it was really neat to kind of do that trek. And it was fun because it's not easy to do. So I feel like you get a little bit of a payoff by being on this remote beach all alone. So cool. All right. Thanks, everyone. Adios.
Adios.